Boo. Did I scare you? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Hi. How's everybody doing? Uh, stream's a little late today. Apologies. Hey, Trash Ask. How you doing? How you doing? As always, welcome to the stream. Let me move on over so I'm not blocking the way there. Um, apologies, for the late stream. Oh, let me put us on the just chatting. We're still in Genshin from yesterday. Oopsies. Sorry for the wait. I got back from work a little late today, so naturally I showered a little later. Took a little longer than I wanted to, but here we are. Pretty good. How are you feeling today? Oh, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling recovered, basically. Yeah, feeling good. Thank you for asking. Feeling great. I don't feel sick at all anymore. I'm doing amazing now. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's good. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot better than being sick off the wazoo. Thank you, much appreciated. Honestly, today we could continue our Danganronpa series. I feel good, and I don't see why not. You know, there's no collab today. We're not having a collab today, so why not? Surely, yeah, surely. Might as well, right? Do me a favor, Trash. Ask, what part is this? This Danganronpa 2. I'm almost certain it's part 21. Oh, wait. You'd have to check on YouTube. Hold on. I think I can do that faster. 20, I think? I'm almost certain we already did 20, though. Let me check. No, you're absolutely correct. Hold on, wait. Let me check my unposted videos. Yep. 19. What the? Part 18 was never posted. That's crazy. This continuity error is insane. All right, there we go. You start to lose track after you do so many of these. Okay. Yes, it is part 20. Part 20. There we go. I just have to look every time I'm doing this is because I have to look over at my mic at my keyboard because I still can't type without looking at my keyboard somewhat. Like I can sort of type, but very little. Awesome. Can you verify that that's changed for me, Trash Ask? I think it did, but just in case. Yep, all good. Awesome. Looks like we're cooking. We are cooking. Let's see. Let me open up the game. Danganronpa. Let's hop over to the big game mode. Oh, hi, Penguin. Goodbye. Let me scooch on over here. Oh, wait, let me change models. I'll be right back. I think I went too far. Hey, Ruby. Hi, welcome. I might have yeeted myself too far off the map. Joins. I'll be right back. No worries, Ruby. No worries. Do what you must. I yeeted myself off of the screen, but I don't know where I yeeted myself to. Gone forever. I know I was lost to the void. Oh, man. Hey, Mana, welcome to the stream. I yeeted myself into the void, so I'm trying to find myself real quick. But aren't we all? Aren't we all trying to find ourselves? Isn't that what Nagito always said? Okay, there we go. I'm back. We're playing some more Danganronpa. I just yeeted myself to the abyss by accident, so I've returned. Just opening up Danganronpa right now. Danganronpa. Welcome to despair. Yeah. Welcome to despair. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I have not heard this in so long. I've missed this. Oh, how much I have missed you. I forgot how loud you are, though. I'm watching two streamers and playing co-op Genshin. This is hard. And multi-level multitasking. I love having my ears bleed. Oh, yeah, me too, me too. I love that. Love that. I miss that. Actually, that's the one thing I missed about this game. My ears bleeding. Chiaki! Sonya, what was her name? Ah, never mind. Have you seen the new Ganyu and Shenhe skin? Dude, those are amazing. I need them. I'm gonna spend so much money when that comes out. Oh my god, I need both of them. I need them all. All of them. Hoyoverse is going to have my wallet. I need them. I love Shenhe. Me too. Shenhe looks so happy in the trailer, by the way. I'm staying strong. You have the willpower of gold to do that, because I cannot stay strong after seeing those skins. I'm like, oh, I need them. I need them now. I shouldn't spend money. No. It is a horrible idea to spend money. But rebuttal, have you seen the skins? You think I have to explore here? Maybe. There might be something of interest here. A broke college student? Yeah. Broke college student activities. Maybe there might be something of interest here. I doubt it, though. It doesn't seem that way. I have to keep myself in check. See, I'm a broke college student by choice. I make myself broker. I'm saving to upgrade my setup and get a new PC while also affording food and trips in the city. See, now that's a pricey excursion, might I say. Mad props, though. Damn. I feel so sorry for your wallet.
Man.
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, we're gonna take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Is there any evidence here? Okay. A huge supply of guns and firearms were stuffed into that truck. Ah, found it! What did you find?
Huh?
Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like... I'm gonna get on Genshin right now. Getting on that Genshin grind. Let's go! I came to say that I have an unstable connection and I'll join later. Hey, Mark, it's so good to see you. Alright, we'll see you later. We'll see you later, buddy. Take care. A survival knife. Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
which means the killer obtained a knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. Nah, not me. It's the first time I've been here. That sounds
when I'm lonely,
fishy.
I become hungry. And when I become hungry, I want to choke on that red of yours. Your and lick all of your before taking out your and with more teeth until you're screaming like a fucking baby.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed which Miss Sonia was telling the truth.
However...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No. Is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. I'm starting to believe Nagito did it to himself. I'm starting to have like this kind of inner gut feeling that Nagito might have set up his own death. But that makes no sense. Oh shit, the little pet thing. Did it hatch? No, it did! Oh, look at it, it's so cute. I'm gonna give it something. I'm gonna give you a baguette. Here you go. Surely Nagito did it to himself, right? Right, that's the leading theory now. Oh, I think my mic is too close. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay. Where to now? There was something I really wanted to investigate. Give it something before you let it die. I did! I gave it something! I've been a good father thing to it. The last two anyway. The first one died. The first two actually died. The first two were the ones to die. But the previous two have been great. Nothing but great. Still gave me something besides my neglect, though. Salute to them. Ah, just as I imagined. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear's definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of those spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir? Huh. Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing on it, would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield, but they still chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Joel, I don't care about your dad. I hope your dad is not currently alive. Poor Joel. Wait, Joel? Who's Joel? What did I just start reading? Who's Joel?
I get it.
The killer must have taken the spear from here. A spear like that isn't convenient at all, and it would have been a pain in the ass to carry around. Kid with lost dad in Danganronpa. Danganronpa. In Dragonspine, Genshin. Oh! Yeah, him! I remember that quest. Yeah, I remember him. I thought we were all about fuck Timmy. When did we start saying fuck Joel? So why did they bother using it in the first
I
place?
see.
Maybe the spear was actually used for torture too. Torture, huh? I needed friends to help me with that quest. Yeah, it's a surprisingly weird quest. It's kind of hard for no reason. So it makes sense. It makes sense that you would need help for that. I was able to solve it, but that was only because I got lucky. But I honestly wish I could have called on friends, to be honest. Where are we going now, though? Okay, I know I needed to go that way, but I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe Electric Avenue? I need to wait and unlock co-op to finish. Oh, gotcha. Damn. Huh? Didn't I already get him? Weird. I'm genuinely lost. It's been so long. It's been almost 2 weeks. Where else would I search for? Oh, that's right. Nagito's room. That's where I was going next. I remember. That sounded like that sounds like it was a hassle and a half, Trash Ask, though. Damn. You have my condolences. Bro forgot how to play. Honestly, yeah. It's you. You're the killer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm annoyed. Oh, maybe she is a killer. You're annoyed? Why are you annoyed? Huh? There's something you're trying to say? You're annoyed of Nagito, huh? And so that's why you wanted to end him. Theories. The theory crafting is going hard. What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't really understand, but you can't investigate Nagito's cottage? Maybe I should try investigating Nagito's cottage. It's locked. Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to investigate another area. What are you going to do? I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. Then let me know when we can go inside. Yeah, got it. Where the fuck am I supposed to investigate, though? Oh, that's my house. There should be somewhere I should be investigating. Let me go over the evidence. Let me go over the evidence of what was found at the crime scene. Fire, lots of fire. We've basically investigated the warehouse up and down. Found the spear. Found the knife. He had tape on him. He had the various cuts and bruises. I really can't think of anywhere else to go. Hold on. Truth bullets. Oil lighter. Yo, Mark, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Good to see ya, buddy. It's been a minute. It really has. How have you been? Tell us. How you been? Already been in the castle. Been there. I feel like I've been everywhere. Maybe let me go check the plushie factory again, because it says there's still things I need to check. I'm alright, just been fixing my sleep schedule. Hence why I haven't been in stream too much. Oh, I feel you. No, that's totally okay, man. No worries, no worries. It's really cool though that you're getting your sleep schedule all in order. That's really cool, man. Major props, major props. Give yourself a pat on the back. Very cool. Okay, so apparently there's evidence I'm missing here. Been up from 4 to 5 to 8 to 9 p.m. That's some pretty good awake times. I see, usually. Damn, so that's pretty early. Those are some pretty early times. You're up and at 'em. I feel it though. I feel you. Very cool. Very cool though. It's good that you're fixing your schedule though. I need to start doing that when school starts on Monday. Pain. Oh yeah. I had to do that this week, all of this week. It was not ideal. Did I miss something here? The dolly? Maybe I forgot to talk to you. I need to talk to you again, maybe. What happened? Didn't you go to investigate somewhere else? Something at the back of my mind. I'm feeling unsure about something. What is it? Didn't I just say it's at the back of my mind? That's why I can't explain it. The sound, the smells when we went inside here, it's just not clear. He's the type to have something on her mind because of her gut feeling, huh? Akani's gut feeling. Previously, that feeling of hers helped us find a lot of things by accident. It's almost like some kind of feral instinct. Was that all in this room? Or is there still more? I think there's still more I have to check. In the plushie factory, though. Gotta be awake before everyone else so nobody awakens to witness my crimes. Oh no. Mark. What have you been doing? Don't forget to hydrate, everybody. Hydrate or dihydrate. Delicious. I think I need to talk to Sonya. Oh, there you are.
My!
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Or so I can work out to the Rocky theme like an overhyped 10-year-old after just witnessing the first Rocky movie? No, but that just makes it better. That just makes it, that's like pre-workout. Listen to Rocky music while you work out is pre-workout. It's free pre-workout. So I fucks with it.
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is a soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You
I
are
see.
right.
However...
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fake.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I'm relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon?
Well done.
I must say you have good eyes there, Sonya. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. Feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt. As if Nagito's trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. We investigate that place. We might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. Getting an important phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry. It was just important. Fuck, I accidentally dropped something on the crown jewels. Fucking rip. Damn. Fat L. Don't forget to hydrate. Let's see. I think now we have to check out the room. Right? Oh, wait, I'm confused. Okay. The only worst thing is the accidental pinch. Oh, yeah, truly. It's locked. I can't go inside.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
Hajime.
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy, tough crowd.
Then do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black beans. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the door.
Fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose! Bye-bye!
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This is my first time seeing that. Why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Nuts are truly a blessing and a curse. That's the first time I've heard it referred that way. So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't know if he even truly believed that. He was especially weird about these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. It's a big old box. Also, IBC root beer is the absolute fucking best thing in the world. IBC root beer. I think I've only tried the root beer once. But to each their own, you know? To each their own. If you like it, that's awesome. I tried it once. I can't really recall the taste enough to give you an opinion on it. But if you think it's good, then it must be good. They're hitting Monokuma in here. Aha! You deviant.
No.
Got him. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be... Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this.
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means... Nah, she was not just reacting. Hold on. She was doing something else. What? Hey, Tristan. How you doing? I don't think the clue is in the big pink glowing box. No, surely. It can't possibly be in there. It's impossible, even. I doubt it. I doubt it. In a choice between IBC root beer and a happy life with a wife and children, I'd pick the root beer. Interesting choice. I see you like it that much then. I see. Must be some really good root beer then. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be. But this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it. Why is a notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratches. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up, and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this? A diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Right when I was about to give up, my hands suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Don't look at my notebook! Let's be honest, I ain't getting laid. Root beer's the next best thing. That's funny, Mark. Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I hadn't come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar!
Who,
You always show up out of nowhere.
why you?
Mon ami, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Mon ami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Oh, this third wall breaking is insane. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too. But you have opposable thumbs. You could maybe grab a pencil.
What?
Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. Still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Monami's notebook has been added to the truthful section of your handbooks. Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. How about the fridge? There's a fridge.
huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Cat, isn't this the same bottle from Danganronpa 1? Or am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe. Don't put yourself down like that, Mark. But, I mean, great that you have a name set for it. Great that you have a name in mind. It's like, oh, I forgot what it was. But don't put yourself down. I got Fischl. Why is she so emo? She's not emo, she's Chuni. Fischl's the female embodiment of Gundam. And truly, honestly, she is. She's Chunibyo, just like Gundam. The first game, Poison, was smaller. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm remembering it now. It was like a really small vial. It was just the same color. It was brown. That's why it looks similar. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, looks like it's poison. Poison. Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it a little more in detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low. This liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place, in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. Interesting. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb.
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. The poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial. Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap.
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on this island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Monogame's special poison has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook. Music is all this music will forever be a banger. Don't put myself down, but I have multiple very good reasons for my conclusion. It's all perspective, my friend. You just gotta look at things from a different angle. You're just looking at them through one lens. You need to look at things through multiple lenses, multiple angles, so you can get a clearer picture and get a better conclusion. I'm not saying you have a wrong opinion, but I'm saying that your opinion is wrong. I'm saying your opinion is wrong is basically what I'm saying. Let's be honest, I'm a piece of shit from any perspective. No, I don't think so. I personally don't think so, Mark. I think you just need to look at yourself from different perspectives, different angles. I think you just need to learn to love yourself more, Mark. Because you're a good guy. You're a good guy. Mark is a W. Exactly. Mark is a W. Major W. You're a good guy, Mark. Just learn to love yourself more. That's the major thing I'd like to say. Because I know you're saying you want to love someone else, but think about it this way, Mark. How can you learn to love somebody else if you can't even love yourself, you know? So before you learn to love others, learn to love yourself, Mark. Because you're a great person. You're a real great guy. You're a real great guy, Mark. You're really funny. Just learn to love yourself more, okay? We all believe in you. We all believe in you here in the Penguin Empire. No, Wark. W Mark. Wark. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? No, times two. Well, I can only do so much for you, buddy. In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. But what now? What do I look at now? There's nothing for me to look at. The bathroom? Looks like there aren't any clues here. What do I look at? I've looked at everything. Really? Maybe the bed? Maybe he left something under the bed? Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's an usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. Never did I think Hajime would say that. I just want to sell to Tahiti and farm mangoes. That honestly sounds... Provincial life honestly sounds amazing. There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. And have nurses bring me Mai Tais? Mai Tai. Please. Provincial's life sounds amazing. What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? What the fuck, Nagito?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let me see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... There's a small piece of paper on the floor. Piece of paper made of blue aluminum. A round thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows?
Time out.
Might be too soon to decide that. Or maybe I went over the jar where the poison was. Is that everything? I think so. Anything else? Maybe now we can check the bookshelf?
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. That would truly be the life. It would indeed, Mark. It would indeed. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know? There might be private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there aren't any clues here. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed. It's the school Badge of Hope Peak Academy. I'm trying to say his voice, but I totally forgot how to do it. Does that have information about her stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. This really has only my information, then why is the file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. How is she that close? Isn't there a table right where she is now? Good question. You're asking the true banger questions, Mark. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sanya. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information. My ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. That means the rest of us, it might be a lie too. Bro has great traps, but really needs to do some neck exercises. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know. For reals. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height, weight, and so forth. There was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why? Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Man, I have a habit for glass bottle sodas. They are the best. Glass bottle sodas are the best. They have the most fizz to them. And better flavor. Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? Mark, stop. Stop these ideas before you get in trouble. As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information. But there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Yaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy.
Interesting.
If it's not written in there... These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
But yeah, the flavor thing too, I guess. Yeah, that's the main thing I was thinking about. You say me in trouble, but I'm above the law. Oh, truly. Mark is above the law. How could I forget? Killing foxes as Goro feels illegal. That is illegal. He's killing his own kind. Oh wait, isn't Goro a dog? I think Goro's a dog. Yeah, Miko's the fox. Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togame.
Oh?
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No. No. It's not just because his name isn't written in here. Not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He's participating in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad!
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up!
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through the profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter. Whoa, wait a minute. That's that Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny Byakuya Togami. The ultimate imposter? Interesting, what? A fake?
Hey,
Imposter? I always knew this was Among Us. It's just like Among Us, guys. The imposter's among us. The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. No, I'm not jealous of that at all. So sussy. Random 12-year-old. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami.
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. And he was lying to us this whole time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You cannot do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not. That was deep, Chiaki. Holy shit. That was deeper than I expected that to go. Bro, I fucking hate Gen Alpha. Aren't you Gen Alpha? I just got a Beanie Baby 10-year anniversary. Let's go! Congratulations, SpongeBob. In that sense, compared to the other Ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. I'm Gen Z, you fool. Apologies. Apologies, Mark. What the hell?
Anyway...
Anyway... I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right!
So, I'll tell you straight up. There's revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Gen Alpha is 2010. Yeah, anyone born before 2010 is Gen Alpha, I believe. Thank you for the clarification, Trash Ask. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to the others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Nice. Anyone born after... Yeah, sorry, I meant to say that. Sorry, brain fried. Based on the context, if I had to guess...
You just born from stupid down?
Yes, I did, honestly. Maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more. Yeah, I did born from stupid town. Ow. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course!
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it. Bro. Also, that's why this Byakuya was shorter than the OG. It's crazy that my friend is the same generation as me. Oh, sorry, I read that all as one. Hold on, what? Let me... Okay, it's crazy that my friend is the same generation as me. Normally they are. Normally, friends are in the same generation. Also, that's why this Byakuya was shorter than the OG. Ah, that makes sense. That does make sense. I do remember that being kind of weird, and I thought that was just a detail they might have just forgotten or glossed over by accident. That makes sense. That does make sense now. A lot of things are making sense now. Vladimir Gluten? Nah, that's why. Brain isn't braining. It hasn't been braining for the longest. Yeah, I mean, my friend is like really early Gen Z. Oh, okay, I get it now. I get it. I didn't know it. went back to 26. Oh.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles and there's what's wrong. I mean, the traitor's a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Speak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Hope Speak Academy file has been added to the truth bullet section of your phone. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. Oh, Caesar. Or a Frenchie. True. This Byakuya Tagami looks like butter pants. Butter pants. What's a butter pants? Hold on, I'm lost here. Google, assist me. Butter pants. Oh, from Shrek! Why didn't you just say so? He absolutely does. No, that's hilarious. I like that. Here, let me pull up an image of butter pants to show everybody. Let me show the class. No, because this is foul. Oh, no. This is just foul. Oh, man. Hold on. Image. Let me change that real quick. It's a poster. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. Hold on. Can I open my menu here? Where is he? There he is. I mean, let me move out of the way here. Uncanny resemblance, I'd say. Yeah, just needs glasses. Augustus Gloop? No! Not Augustus. Oh, man. No, because that's good. That was good. Master Seafood? Hold on, who's that? I don't know who Master Seafood is. The restaurant? That's all that shows up on my thing. Or do you mean... Hold on. Master Seafood. Or did you mean Master Shifu? Anyway, it was pretty funny. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things?
Water. Make sure you guys hydrate. Master Shifu, the rat from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, that's Splinter. Master Shifu is the one from Kung Fu Panda. It's the little fox raccoon thing from Kung Fu Panda.
Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
True.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
The final class trial.
I'll see you soon.
He said it with such confidence. The last class trial. He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days. And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Stupid Town?
I did. Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan. Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. The last one, wow. Yeah, the last one. Yeah, you're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. Patrick, you look like William Aftons. Okay. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah. If we do that, things will turn out fine. Bam, bam, bam. The last trial. Bam, bam, bam. Watch me absolutely kill this trial. I'm gonna murder this trial.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Stupid fool!
You're making me depressed. So it's going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial. Be right back. Alright, see you in a bit, Mark.
Damn it.
I've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Master Seafood is equal to Master Shifu. Oh, you meant Master Shifu. Okay. I don't think he looks like Master Shifu. He looked more like the butter pants guy you were talking about. Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know.
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island? Thinking like that this is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you up.
Damn right, stupid rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I have finally realized after losing my powers. I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibilities may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal? I don't really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she's read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. You knowing if you started talking during the class trial. Fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying. I think. Anyway, let's go into the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can, no matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. It's punishment time! Oh wait, no, it's class trial time! Cratoast. Interesting statement. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. It's not gonna let me talk to everybody around here? Alright.
Yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we finish.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
Killer must have managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways. Ow. Ow, I popped my neck. Did y'all hear that? Ow, that hurt. Anyway. But he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. Why do you have a big forehead? Deal with it. But even if he's gone, the ones who survive need to stand and fight. JK. Deal with it. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light grinning us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Whoa, wait a minute.
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito's gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just fucking start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Sure it is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all today.
All right.
Didn't I tell you? He said this is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Kameda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair, just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. Towley is high right now, from South Park. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, pillowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Let's go, last class trial. Let's go, chat. Let's go. We're about to enter the last trial. Me know who killed him. Me is going to shut up and not tell me. You better not spoil it, SpongeBob. I swear. I swear. Watching you. I have a turmeric shot here. I'm gonna drink this real quick. Turmeric hurts. Oh fuck. I'm watching you, SpongeBob. Yeah. Trash Ass has a sniper aimed right at you. Mark killed him. It was Mark. It was Mark who killed Nagito. Mark got in the game and killed him. Oh my god. Forgot how much turmeric burns. It's supposed to be healthy, but it just burns me your throat. My dad makes turmeric, everything with turmeric. Your dad is built different, because ouch, this stuff hurts. Your dad is a unit, a whole unit. Mad props to your dad. And has a place in the garden specifically for growing it. Mad props to your dad. Holy shit. Man is self-sufficient too. Mad props. Give him a high five for me next time. Oh man. Ah. This turmeric stuff. Oh, damn. Hold on, there's something that's been bugging me on OBS for the longest, actually. Let me fix this. I'm big now. There we go. It's just been bugging me for the longest time. I don't know why. It's just been bugging me. Alright. What skills do we have? None. Are we already using this one? Okay. I think we're already using all the skills we have. Which was basically nothing. Finish preparations. I think we're pretty done. Let's do this.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment.
Oh, his X is cool.
Pick the wrong person.
It's like an X-Files type of X. It's really cool. Very fitting for Gundam.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, fuck. Oh, damn.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit? Chesto! One more time! Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow!
The JoJo references go hard.
It's useless.
That's also JoJo reference.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all.
This is the first time I've been able to watch the stream on video quality that is in 160p. Wow. It's great, isn't it? It's that Aussie internet, isn't it, Ruby? The huntsman spider's gnawing away at the cables. Hey, Kaide, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Always a pleasure to have you here.
The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed
Never
for trying
back
to
down,
reveal
never
the
what?
traitor,
Never give up.
Never back down, never what? Never give up! Let's go!
Perfect motivation for the start of a trial. Thank you, Kaide.
that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger.
What do you think killed him? I'm not sure. I'm genuinely lost for this one. I genuinely have no thoughts on who I think killed him. This is the first trial where I feel like I'm going in blind. I genuinely don't have any predictions as to who killed him. Oh, that's a cute emote.
Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
No offense, Koichi, or Kazuichi, but you're not exactly the smartest cookie in the bunch.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... Here we go! Bullet time battle! Let's go! Okay, what's the question? I'm gonna go with that. Goblin is
Killer
back.
didn't tape
Nice.
Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Hiding place.
If so, the suspect
Is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Fuck, this is tough. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No. Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Let me see. What's Monokuma's account? Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake. However, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Survival knife.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
If so, the suspect
Is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Fuck, this is tough. One Beanie Baby is worth $500,000? Are they still? I remember there was a big, like, thing about them where they were worth a lot. But I heard... I don't know how their value is right now. But that's crazy. That's really, really cool if that's what the market's at right now. Holy shit. I wouldn't doubt it, though. It's like the best time to get into collectibles right now. This question is tough, actually. We just started and I'm already feeling like I'm failing. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No. Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? Were they? I need to check my truth bullets. It can't be the Monokuma panels or the oil lighter. I think it might be the duct tape, actually. Do you want a hint? No, thank you. Not right now.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? That's what I don't know. Ah.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
Haha, first try, baby.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
No shit. Already.
I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid. I'm gonna go with torture wounds.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Advance.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys.
Duct
Thanks
tape.
to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
No, because there was no blood under the duct tape.
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys.
I know which one I have to do.
Thanks
It's the
me,
middle one.
You guys didn't get caught in the trap. Pay attention. This is how. First, the killer and got information about the. Then, after they killed him,
Allow me to cut through those words. Haha! We're cooking right now. We're cooking.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
what did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Ooh. Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
That makes sense.
It's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
Honestly, we're talking about Nagito. It seems pretty reasonable.
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup?
Hmm.
Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have
Oh,
such an
brother, this
amazingly
guy.
high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this
Kazuichi
based on what Miss
Simp
Sonia
should be his
thinks.
last name.
Damn right it is.
Skip. No, just kidding. The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. Probably the oil lighter.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
That makes sense to me.
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the
Oh,
curtain
wait.
on fire with the
I have
lighter.
an idea. I think it was this.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Ah. No, it wasn't that.
Crap!
I feel like it's the Monokuma panels,
The direct cause of the fire was
but I'm
the
not
oil
sure
lighter found at the
exactly.
crime-
The killer used some kind of setup.
I think there might have
He
been
lit the
something
curtain on
after
fire with the
Kazuichi.
lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the...
Based on the shape of that oil, it can stand upright while the...
If they tipped over the lighter in some, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way? Maybe they used invisible.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound.
Or perhaps opening the door caused...
There we go. It's probably that one. There we go.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. I should listen to all of them before I make
I
accusations.
also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan!
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
That makes sense to me.
So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The music.
I see!
I'm
You're
so smart.
talking about the
I'm so
MP3
smart.
player,
Tee
right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words are kind of brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored the protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You
Interesting.
don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see. So the problem Chiaki's talking about is... they could have hidden inside?
I see!
No. Not. Okay.
The panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened. The killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
You don't mean...
What if that's true? This murder.
Hajime? What do you mean?
A suicide! The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. Then it was what I was thinking. A suicide.
This is my answer. What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
Only Nagito would make such an elaborate suicide.
His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Maybe,
That's
but...
not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Not really, because he had one
Yeah,
free.
you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
He said it seems impossible if you think about it, but... I feel like I'm overlooking something. Aw, shit. The burned rope was always weird from the beginning.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but... tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Front tail. Wait a
Dirty
minute.
joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Our assumptions that Nagito committed suicide is correct. Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but... tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How
He
about
was
if
by
you use your
himself, though.
teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Okay, I think I know which one I have to shoot.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Got it. Cooking today.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
Front tail? You know what she meant.
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right
Make sure to
arm was
hydrate, guys.
completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap.
Oh
There's
my.
concrete evidence that proves it.
The proof that the burnt rope on Nagito's arm is a trap. The knife in his right hand, maybe? What was on his right sleeve? Oh! Excuse me. His right hand might be the thing. That proves it. Or... I think it's a knife.
Trap!
Proof that the burnt rope on Nagito's arm is a trap. His right sleeve? What was on his right sleeve? Can't remember that detail. How it's tied up? Maybe?
I see.
Oh, got it.
Take a close look at his right sleeve.
Kaido's mind is blown. I like that emote. It's so cute. I think Nagito's body reflects the characters of DR1 and their deaths. Really? Does it? Does it really? I'm trying to think. Who got stabbed with us? Who got stabbed through the middle? Sayaka. Sayaka was the one that got stabbed in the chest, in the belly. Sayaka was stabbed, yeah. Chihiro was tied up, etc. Oh yeah, no, that does make sense actually. Yeah, I can see that. Cause yeah, Sayaka was stabbed, Chihiro was tied up. But what about the leg wounds? Like the stab wounds on the legs. Sakura was poisoned. Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about. Cause he definitely poisoned himself too. Cause I was thinking they were talking about how the poison is flammable or can turn poisonous in a gaseous state. So that fire was most definitely started for him to poison himself. But the leg wounds are something I'm wondering about though. Mukuro was stabbed with spears. Mukuro was stabbed with spears. You're absolutely right. I guess it does. It really does reflect a lot of the Danganronpa 1 deaths. The only deaths it doesn't would be Taka's and Hifumi's death. Those are the only ones that aren't reflected onto it. I'm trying to think of somebody else's death. No, I think those are the only two it doesn't reflect. It does also reflect Mukuro's corpse. That trial. I guess it does. You're actually right.
Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree?
I kind of like Taka, to be honest. I loved Taka. Me and him buried each other in front of each other, is what he said, as we showered together. I loved Taka. He was my favorite. Which I suppose is him being Hope, because he's reflecting the victims. And Junko died the same way as all the murderers. Yeah, she did. She ended up reflecting all of the murderers by dying in all of the, say, murders. But I guess in a way, yes, this does reflect all the victims. That's so interesting to think about. Very cool. Thank you for bringing that up, Ruby. It's really reflecting the early game. That's really cool. I would have never thought about that. Good job, Ruby. Amazing investigation skills.
A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely,
I
right?
love my symbolism. Yeah, symbolism's great.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
What?
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
What?
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you
What
know?
the fuck is wrong with y'all?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
My same reaction, Kaide.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Way to stab yourself in the right hand using only your right hand. Okay, there's definitely an answer for this. It was... I know what it is. I have a feeling I know what it is. Burn rope, survival knife, Monokuma plushie, blood on girder. Oh.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
He is the ultimate lucky student.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm. And how did he do it?
Even if Nagito's
I think I have an idea what it might be.
If he threw the knife and let the knife,
Could he stab his hand that way?
is he a throwing knife? Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, we don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Thank you, Fuhiko, for moving topics on you, King. How did Ifumi's corpse fit in the file thing in the trash room? I have no clue. There's another symbolism thing, but I can't say that till after the case. Alright, bet.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert? Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
No, that wasn't it.
It's wrong?
Okay, I think I know what it might be
Even if
then.
Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand?
If he threw the knife and let the knife fall,
No?
It's wrong?
Oh. Now I'm hella confused.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
if he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Hey pal, you just blowing
Is he
from
a
stupid
throwing
town?
knife expert?
Torture wounds.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
If Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, then how did he do it? How the fuck did he do it? What the fuck? There's a very real possibility that he could have thrown the knife up into the girder. But I'm kind of stuck. I have a face mask on and it looks disgusting, like I have more layers of skin than necessary. That's funny. You got two faces now. You're Two-Face. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. You figured it out? Yeah. No hint, SpongeBob. I need to figure this out. No hints either, Kaide. I'm trying to figure this out. Fuck, but how did he do it? Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm. How did he do it? Because originally I was thinking, you know, his left hand has no blood around what would look to be a grip. So I'm guessing he gripped his left hand and then, you know, he's tied up, but maybe... Oh, but could he reach that? I'm trying to simulate it myself. I could reach that. But... Maybe... He... Ah... SpongeBob from the 2000s cartoons? Yeah, it's that one. SpongeBob's in my chat. SpongeBob's into Danganronpa. Fun fact. Fuck you. How did he do it? The real SpongeBob. Yeah, that's the real SpongeBob in case you were wondering. I swear. Stepping on the beach. Real one. He's in the chat right now. If Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, then how did he do it? How the fuck did he do it? What? Maybe he threw it up into the girder? Because that's what I was thinking. There's blood on the girder. Then it just came down and slammed on him. Oh, how the fuck did he do it? Maybe he propped it up and stabbed himself? But I doubt it. I really doubt it. How the fuck did he do it? Let me look at my hints. My truth bullets. Because look, what I'm saying is, you see his hand? His left hand? It looks like it was gripping something before there was blood on it. And then when he stabbed himself, blood went all over it. And then that's definitely how he stabbed himself, right? That definitely seems like it. Oh, now I know how he did it. Oh, thanks. How the fuck did he do this? I feel like everybody but me is getting it. What is going on? I also know, by the way. Oh, even Trash-Ass knows. What the fuck? Am I just blind? What?
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
I think I did. Very blind. Honestly, yeah. Very blind. With his mouth, maybe? No. No. Impossible. Super blind. Apparently. As if it was stabbed. I don't think it was a Monokuma plush. Spear of Gungnir is the thing Monokuma said when Mukuro got killed. Yeah, I remember that. I caught that reference. He's like, Spear of Gungnir, come to me! And then Mukuro gets killed by a bunch of spears. Fuck, am I really this blind? Maybe he could have got it with his mouth. What the fuck? Okay. Let's try this again.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
The Monokuma plushie? Oh my god, I'm so goated! I'm a fucking go! Let's go!
The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Let's go! I am Caesar Kirigiri Penguin, bitches! Let's go! No more Kirigiri Detective for you. No. I am Kirigiri Detective Penguin. Even Patrick knows how he did it. Let's go. Only 10 minutes. Only. Surely. It's just I was taking a coffee break in my mind. That's exactly what was happening. Thanks.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
And what would that be?
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear. If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
What? Sonya, what? Hey, yo. Oh. Oh, you fucking bitch. Of course you would. Of course you would. Of course. Because who else?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Anyway, Kazuichi.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out!
Like she said,
Anyway.
in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand
Yeah.
while your left hand is tied up.
Moving on, yeah. Moving on.
So you're saying it's
Horny
impossible.
teenagers, they never change.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
I wish Nagito was here to yell at Soda like he did Teruteru. Honestly, yeah. I do miss Nagito for that.
But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monome's sassing me!
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Among
of course,
us.
that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
This is Among Us before Among Us. Honestly, yeah.
I also want to believe
This set
that
the
there's no
foundation
killer,
for Among Us.
But suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But You said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
I miss the Nagito that said, I understand how you feel, and I won't force you to do anything if you don't want to do it. Like, he used to be so cute. You mean the Nagito in Chapter 1? Chapter 1 Nagito? Before he went unhinged?
That's how.
Yeah, I miss
We
him
made
too.
it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
I actually just genuinely miss normal Nagito too. And by normal Nagito, I mean unhinged Nagito. She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then, even now.
All right, let's do this.
Oh yeah, what are you doing? We have not had any of the other minigames, just this. It's crazy. I think I know what it might be.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
Is it though?
If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth? Or maybe he used his front tail.
Again with this.
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What?
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Telling you what? Imagine if Danganronpa was played by Beanie Babies. It would be an interesting game, that's for sure. Nagito, you're like my savior or something. Hajime to Nagito in Chapter 1. If only he stayed that way. If Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used that spear to stab himself. Even if his arms and legs were tied up, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The only thing he could have used is...
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed, his right hand was covered by the knife.
He was only able to move...
But his left hand was also tied.
Then that rules out his left hand.
So what you got you? Loading.
Hold
I
on.
got it. I got
It's
it.
still
Don't
too
worry. I
early
got
to
it,
dismiss
Kaide.
the possibility that he used his left hand.
Killed a Scottish Beanie Baby? Shit, I don't know, man.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand.
Who was the
bloodstain on
Scottish
the palm
Beanie
of his
Baby?
hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
Oh, I'll see you later, Ruby, then. Take care. Bye. See you Monday. Take care, Ruby. Bye.
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
What's with the whole front tail stint? I don't know, man. Akani's never said something like this till now. This is new. This is new for me as well.
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Was Nagito's left hand gripping?
I see!
Haha.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right. That's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Is it Saturday today? It is, in fact, Saturday. Yes.
Oh, I got it.
Huh?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Which section of the spear was he holding on to? The cord, right?
I see.
Aha!
That's it.
So much you
Instead
got
of
you.
the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh?
The way I automatically facepalmed when the girl said front tail. I
And
feel
then
it.
The blood that was supposed to end up here.
She's Akane's a special case. She thinks more with her gut than she does with her brain.
Ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Why is Chiaki being so quiet? Nagito was gripping the cord extension from the butt of the spear with his left hand. From there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with that spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
Word?
That's a long
I wish I
plan
could do that.
name.
I just finished playing Genshin and I've been listening to the stream this whole time. Why do I keep hearing front tail? I don't know! Ask Akane! Why does Akane keep saying front tail? That's what I want to know. Where the fuck did Akane even get this knowledge from, though? Who leaked these secrets?
One step at a time.
She got no brain.
What does
For
that
real.
mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that... That's it. Could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. I put those together and think about it. I should be able to figure out where the spear was and the state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Aw, shit. Logic dive. Here we go. Haven't done this in a minute. Dive begin. Link start. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. It's been a minute since I've done a logic dive. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above Nagito. It had to be. He dropped it from the girder. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, what is that? Oh my goodness. I thought it was a power-up. I don't know why. Oh, we gotta make it. We gotta make... Oh, damn. Oh my god. This is really tripping me up. Oh my god. 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 Go, 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 go. Question 2. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? A ceiling girder. Yeah, yeah, baby. Shit. Focusing so hard on this right now. Oh my god. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear's cord. Got it. Let's go. I don't think that's humanly possible. Possible. Leonardo DiCaprio salad.
It's all coming together.
Okay. Interesting response. Interesting rebuttal.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder.
Oh,
So,
I didn't
how
mean to
about
click
it?
that.
Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
That makes sense to me.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide?
It seems that way.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
That is our Nagito. Jeez, and I was starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. Stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I had forgotten all about it until now. He was there now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
That makes sense to me.
You are right, I suppose.
But something does still
Yeah.
feel wrong.
It appears we've come to a conclusion.
We still...
Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but I feel so uneasy about it. Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death. And it's not something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. The book, right? The last piece of evidence we got.
Crap!
Ah, this isn't it. That even he couldn't mess with. The special poison? That seems right to me.
Crap!
No? Something related to Nagito's death. Piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. The MP3 player, maybe? Oh wait, is it?
Crap!
No. You look like a Danganronpa character? Thanks. I'm about to die from this. What? That even he couldn't mess with. What was it that he couldn't mess with? I think I'm blind here again. The bombs, maybe? Oh. Not the poisoned. Maybe it is the bombs, but whose account would I take? Maybe Monokuma's?
Crap!
No? Damn, okay, I got 3 tries left. Am I really gonna die to this? That's crazy if I do. I'm gonna get Sonya and then maybe the MP3 player.
Crap!
Okay, this is my last try. Shit. Am I really gonna die here? What could it have been? It isn't the poison, it's not the file. MP3 player?
Crap!
No, I'm dead. So dead. Damn. R.I.P. What death is this? Death number 4? 6 now? That's crazy.
This is our end?
I can't remember, honestly. Honestly, I've died so much in this game.
We will never give up.
I've died so much more than I did in the first one. Okay, let's try this again. Piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. What the fuck could he not mess with? His face? I've literally given everything. His face?
Crap!
What is it? I've given anything possible. Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. Maybe the Monokuma file?
I see!
Oh, of course. The reason he died.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
I did it! Oh my god, I suck at this game. The victim is Nagito Kameda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. Be right back. Alright, seen a bit, Trash-esque. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki's worried about is the cause of death. Hangman's Gambit. Oh no. Okay, it is. It is exactly what I was thinking about. Cause of death. I need to see though. Like ASAP. There we go. An S. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I need an F. Have a D. D. E. A. I need an A. T. Fuck. I need a T. I need a T. I need an H now. I see it. Got it. Oh my god.
Got it!
Oh, welcome back, Ruby. Welcome back. I almost got murdered by Hangman's Gambit.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
That would make sense.
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe.
This is intriguing.
Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is
Aww.
friggin' annoying.
Baby gangsta.
But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
All your hopes are united. No despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. He would have loved to meet, what's his name? Makoto. He would have loved Makoto. Then the situation where it might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. Did he punish Pingu? Oh no. You sent him into a punishment? No, never mind. Same voice actor. Yeah, I know there's the same voice actor, but I'm just saying, he would have loved to meet Makoto. He would have loved the ultimate hope. I'm probably overthinking. Halftime. All right, halftime. Let's go. Let's go.
No, no!
I love this song. We'll never stop loving the song. Would have been the same guy just talking to himself, lol. Basically, yeah. I can just imagine himself and the voice actor in the booth just talking to himself. Oh, so your name's Makoto Naegi. Yeah. What's your name? I punched Pingu. That's the punishment. Cool. You hit him with, it's punishment time. Punch. Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was going to start, but, well, if you think about it, rationally, there's no way it was going to happen when we haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're really alone with it. Someone else. So Monami and I are the bestest of best friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides, the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by your friend, you know? We aren't even friends in the first place. And as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be demands for that. What? I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. I got one. He got one eye. Oh, the poor thing. Make him an eye patch so he can be a pirate. Pirate Pingu.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Thank you, Monami.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities.
Other possibilities.
I didn't mean to click that. I'm sorry, Chiaki. I don't know if you knew, but Nagito Kameda is an anagram of Makoto Naegi.
Nagito. All I can think of is the knife stabbed
which means
into his hand.
I am
but-
Makoto Naegi. Oh, I had no idea. I wondered what the extra
gruesome
words
wound,
were for.
But it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
Makoto Naegi da means I am Makoto Naegi. Interesting, interesting. That's very cool. Very, very cool, Ruby. Thank you for that. I always wondered what, like, I was like, wait, but there's two extra words, da. But now I see it. Now I see it. Thank you. Does that mean he is Makoto Naegi?
If you think the cuts on his
Is this
legs
related
and
to the
left arm
lore?
aren't the fatal wounds.
Question mark? Is this actually just Makoto Naegi in disguise? Yes.
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked
I think it's just
something.
hinting at the VA. Got it, got it. That's a cute little detail though. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Hitting me with the Chiaki quotes. Maybe. Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Hey, Trash Ask, welcome back, welcome back. We just got through halftime. I think it might be that one.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Liquefied his
Just
guts.
thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
I think I know what it was. I just needed to make sure.
Let us consider a
I
different...
got
It's
through all
not the
this.
knife in his
Hold
right
on.
hand. It's not the other wound.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way he burned.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Got it.
I agree with that.
Pretty sure his name also has something to do with good luck and bad luck. Which if you did all his free time
That's it.
events, you would
Totally
understand,
forgot
but
about that possibility.
whoopsies. My bad. Teehee.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
My brother's PC's having a seizure. It's loud. RIP to that PC. F's in the chat for SpongeBob's brother's PC.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
You have me saluting. You can't see my arm, but I'm saluting for your brother's PC.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, Both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're
Oh
totally
my
overvaluing that tail.
There we go again, the
His
front
mouth
tail.
was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Front tail is the most important part of this case for sure. It's the word that's been said the most times in this case. So yes, I would also agree that it's the most important part of this case. The way the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. It better not be Hangman's Gambit. Oh, thank God. I can't take another Hangman's Gambit. His front tail from under the table. Oh, surely. That's exactly what it was. I can move this with my mouse? What? I never noticed that till now. Oh my goodness. I've been moving it with my keyboard this whole time. And I'm going to continue to do so. But I didn't know I could do that. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? It had to be gas. Finally hating on Hangman's Gambit? Yeah. This last round was something I just could not do. This last round went crazy. I don't hate it. It wasn't terrible, but oh my God, it was hard. I have to finally agree. It was hard. No! I finally have to... I gotta say it. I gotta come clean. It was pretty hard. Like a front tail. Oh, what? I totally made that. I don't have a lot of life to mess around with, otherwise I'd speed through this right now. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose. It's gotta be. Yeah, bruh. Oh shit. Hey yo. Whee! Okay, I made that somehow.
It's all coming together.
It entered through his front tail.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Gamer moment. Mega gamer moment. Bro. I ran into so many things during this Logic Dive, this last trial laughing my ass off. I was trying to speed run. That's what I've been doing for most of the Logic Dives until this last one. This last one I took seriously. I'm like, okay, let me actually take this one seriously. It paid off. But I still ran so many
Dangerous when
obstacles.
vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The sprinklers. Right?
I see!
That makes sense to me.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Smash. Okay. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, it breaks out in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
I've been saying that
The
wrong.
chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Hydrolysis.
Well, with this, we have
Caesar.
a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
Not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Smash or pass Miss Hina from Genshin Impact? Good question, Ruby. Good question. Really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Who? Google it. Google it. Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, and the thing that would have been left behind is the container.
I see!
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep the liquid secure by storing in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Pass. Wow. She looks like she has an annoying voice. I don't know why. Interesting conclusion.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
Mark, next one. Smash or pass Astolfo from the Fate series. Google that as well.
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Say that again. Astolfo. Yeah. Thank you, Trash
You're
Husk.
right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt.
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Ass. Butterpants is coming.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga.
Truly, truly.
Still, that's pretty messed up.
First of all, pink hair. Second of all, Google says it's a dude. Damn, almost got him. Almost got him. I'm almost certain if Google didn't say that. Almost got him.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
Still would have said pass purely for the pink hair. Fair enough, fair.
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
I think... Okay, I think I know who you would like. Trash, help me remember. Did you watch Konosuba by any chance?
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Nope. Damn. Did anybody here watch Konosuba? What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what kind of said just now might be a new clue. From there I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison means the things he used as a container was... Oh no! No, 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 no! Fire grenades! He used the fire grenades! Oh! Nagito's so smart. He's a smart cookie. He's so smart and distinguished. Come on, give me what I'm looking for. Give me an R. I need an R. Give me an R, please. Perfect. I need a G now. Give me an E now. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No? Oh, maybe it's an R, and then it's an E. Grenades and... A. Oh no, I used the A incorrectly. Nades D. Ah. Grenade. Got it. Got it. I feel sorry for the people who played this on controller. I know, honestly.
I got it.
I feel so sorry for them, especially because this was a PS3 game or a PSP game originally. So I feel so bad for that. Didn't you have R's in front of you? Am I dumb? I think so. I think I might have had one. I think I was just being dumb. Probably some mechanic I don't know about though. Nah. It was pretty valid. You had two. I didn't see them. I probably just was too in the zone. I probably didn't see it. I apologize. I was looking so many other places that I probably just did not see it. They were stationary. Again, I probably didn't see it.
Huh?
The fire grenades!
In big bold letters. It happens, Mark. You won't know how it feels until you play this game. Like something I do, honestly. It's just like, I don't know how to say it. There's just a certain panic that goes through you when you're going through Hangman's Gambit that you just become blind. You literally poof them saying, I need an R. Ah! I was just poofing things at that point. They took up like a fifth of the screen. I am stupid. I have the stupid. I'm sorry. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh man. Maybe I just need to go to sleep. Thank you, chat, for calling it out, though.
Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be
Hey,
hidden
Val,
with the other fire grenades we
you just
used,
blowing some
so
stuff
there's
down?
no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Thanks.
Which means,
Thank you.
did Nagito
Makes me
exchange
feel
the
better.
contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
Wow.
When I first discovered those fire grenades,
Oh, yeah,
I
speaking
tried
of
to
stupid.
study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime, could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
That brings me back to why I joined. Because I'm stupid. My stupid ass joined to announce I was going to bed. That's funny. That's awesome. And forgot. That's amazing. Well, it's a good thing you did, Mark, because now now you're here. But go to sleep now. You should probably go to sleep though. Okay, get some sleep time now. Thank you for joining though. We did miss you.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
The aluminum.
I can prove it with this.
Ow. Hajime has such
Take
a pretty
look.
voice, but
We
his
found this
no,
under
that's
Nagito's
wrong.
bed when we
And
were
things are
investigating his cottage.
things are disappointing as heck. He definitely doesn't put in as much flair as Makoto did. I loved Makoto's. No, that's wrong. He doesn't. I like his Japanese version though. Ow. The Japanese version of it. He goes, "Sono wa chigayo," and it's like it's so much. It has so much more oomph to it. I just watched someone make coffee with mashed potato. With what?
No, it's wrong.
That is wrong. What? With mashed potatoes? Incarcerate that person immediately. Immediate prison. Immediate incarceration. It's a crime. It's not just a crime, it's a war crime. Jesus. Apparently, Hajime is less polite when saying, "No, that's wrong" in the Japanese version. Interesting. I didn't know that. I just like how it sounded, the "Soro wa chigayo." You know, it's like, ah, look at him go. He's like, "Soro wa chigayo." And then when Nagito says it, it's like, oof. He's like, "Soro wa chigayo." I'm like, Nagito. Anyway, that's just me. All I know is I read coffee. It's good in my book. What? Huh? More comes to the best cook. Why am I pulling out all these facts this stream? I don't know, but I keep them coming, Ruby. I love these facts. These are great facts. I'm trying to... What does that say, Trash Ask? I don't know Japanese. I'm sorry. What does that say? Does that directly translate to Sorowa Chigayo? Oh, okay. I figured something like that. Sorowa Chigayo. When Nagito says it though, he's like, Sorowa Chigayo. It sounds so fucking good. I like it more than Hajime's. Anyway, we'll gush on that later. Is this a pirated copy? No, this is the English version. I could switch it to Japanese, but I want it in English. I preferred it in English, personally.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's
Switching
bed?
to Japanese is too much of a hassle. Yeah, especially right here.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room.
As long as it's not the anime in English, then we're fine. Fair enough. Although I am tempted to play it in English since, you know, we've been doing it in English, but we'll see. I'm tempted to play it all in Japanese though. Me too, just to hear, and only to hear Nagito go, "Sorowa Chigayo." The anime dub is so bad. Please don't. Okay, I won't. You aren't pirating? Lame. If I pirate, Twitch would murder me. I can't do that right now. I'm not big enough yet.
We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
No. Oh, fuck. That just makes the case harder. Because whoever threw the fire grenade is the one who killed him. But how do we find out who threw the fire grenade that killed him? What? Yeah.
You're right.
Wait a minute.
If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
This case hurts me. Oh no.
See, I told you.
Oh no.
The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
No, it's not.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Never pirated in my life. And I've only stolen a single 25-cent piece of candy when I was 8. I can't say. I can't say if I have or haven't. I would get banned. But very cool. Very cool. Good job, Mark. Good job. Morals. I didn't feel much for the killer of this case till the anime. Yeah, the anime. Pain. Why?
What did you say?
What do you mean?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
You're a good noodle, Mark. You'll see
no,
one day.
No, it's not.
I guess I will.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
Meaning one of us killed him.
So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
Also, I steal when you can legally manipulate people out of money to buy candy.
The horrifying
It's called
truth?
manipulation. We don't do that here.
It probably happened at the same time.
We work hard for our money here. The moment the fire grenade were brought, and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. That'd be the same moment when We all threw the
I
grenades.
see! Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so.
Meaning one of us killed him.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Piracy is illegal? You had me. You had me. I love piracy. I mean, what? Oh. I know who it wasn't. It wasn't Mark, that's for sure.
What the heck?
It wasn't the big titty woman. Okay. If you say so, Mark, I believe you.
Yourself.
Oh
You
yeah,
said
but
Nagito
keychains of
committed
Nagito, Hajime, and
suicide.
Stinky Boatman. If you know, you know. And they finally arrived. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like I know, but I probably don't know by Stinky Boatman, but I feel like I know. Very cool. Yeah, very, very cool. You should show us. You should totally show us on the Discord.
Then who killed Nagito?
Talking about Danganronpa keychains, I really want to get a Ibuki keychain. I need to find a good Ibuki keychain. I want one. I wanted one so bad for the longest. Or Kazuichi, he's too pathetic.
You mean,
It
who's the actual killer,
It
right?
literally could have been anyone. That's the thing. It literally could have been anyone. Because it was an unwilling killer. I want a Kyoko keychain.
Do you know?
That would be cool. A Kyoko keychain would be cute.
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? Nagito himself.
See! It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
Also Nagito.
I see! That was also Nagito.
I got a keychain of a downscaled Colt Model 1911. Oh, those are cool guns. I love those. Very, very cool. Very reliable. Very, very cool. Nice, cool keychain though. I love them. They look pretty to me. Ifumi looks like butter pants too. I guess so.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same
It looks
damn
more like a
question?
mole to me though.
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
To make someone throw the poison.
I see! Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
Damn.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Damn. I like those. You're a man of culture, I see. I am. I know. They're very reliable.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poisoned grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the
Oh,
fire's
shit.
origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Hold on.
Then
If
there's no
that's
way to
true,
solve this. This is
you can't say
unsolvable.
the poison was the cause of death.
We can't
It
solve
might be
this.
The poison's fault he let go.
Even so,
Oh,
the
shit. I
poison
didn't mean
is
to
what
click
caused
that.
him to let go of the spear.
That's right.
How are we gonna figure out who the
Nagito's
killer
is
is?
the one who made him breathe the poison.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end.
Fuck.
However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
They've been using a majority of modern warfare for a reason. This is true. That is true. Ifumi looks like a walrus. Leave him alone. He's my little mole. Isn't he technically still the killer? No, because the killer is whoever killed him. And whoever killed him was the one who threw the poison, therefore making them the killer. He's a smart lad. He's quite smart. Holy fuck. Intention isn't the killer. It's the person who instigated it. Exactly.
As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair.
Hifumi is a perv.
Meaning,
He was a
used all
perv.
of the prior class trial
He was
verdicts to
he
prepare
was a
this
perv.
trick.
I didn't. He was a huge perv, and he killed my boy Taka. I'll never forgive him for that. Homie killed my boy Taka. I can't forgive him for that one. But at the same time, I don't think he looks like a walrus. He looks more like a mole rat.
Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played
Russian
on you.
roulette time?
As
Honestly.
expected of Nagito.
That's like putting a gun to your head, shooting yourself when someone unknowingly walks through the door, blaming it on them. No, it's a little different. It's a little different. It's like, let me give you an example. It's like you're tied down in front of a guillotine, and someone opens the door, and you have like the guillotine set to fall down whenever someone opens the door. And when someone opens the door, the guillotine falls down, and then they've killed you. Unknowingly, they've killed you. So I guess that's more of the example you're looking for. Naked mole rat. Yeah, like a naked mole rat is what he looks like.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
Yes, but you set that up with the intent to kill yourself. Yes, but again, like quoting Trash-esque here, it's not about intent. It's about the person who instigated it. So whoever actually ended up pulling the trigger, whoever ended up actually doing it, whoever actually ended up killing you is the person who the killer is. It's not about intent. It's never been about intent with these games. No, Hifumi is my little piggy walrus butter pants Vladimir Gluten. Just kidding. That's a hell of a name.
What should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
Who does the final blow equals blackened. Exactly.
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
Oh.
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of
That was
course
actually kinda
this
funny.
trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Sus. Gross. Yeah.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
It's giving up.
No, it's too early to give up.
Soda's just as bad as Hifumi. Honestly, yeah. Soda is just Hifumi reskinned. They're both equally gross.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
I think even Teru was better than Soda.
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. Doesn't mean the trial's over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. And I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Here we go, closing argument. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? The Monokuma poison. Right before switching the poison. No. What's placed inside the break room? None of this. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? That curtain. Whole body wasn't tied up. That would be his arm. How did he support the spear? In order to hurt himself. The bear there? No. I could probably use a knife or something. The bear. The reason we went to the warehouse was because of the fire. Inside the thrown fire grenades was poison. What made the spear fall? Nagito letting go. Beyond Monokuma's panel. What was placed inside the break room? The fire grenades. Oh man. Hold on. Beyond Monokuma's panel. Whole body wasn't tied up. Was the poison, yeah. I can't think of what it would be. No? Oh, that isn't it. That isn't it. Support the spear with the girder. His whole body wasn't tied up. What's beyond Monokuma's panel? Oh, perfect. Okay. Teru kind of had a reason for being gross. What he did wasn't right, but still. Yeah, it wasn't right, but... I mean, he was the better of the two, if I had to say. Nagito has a dumpy in that one pic of him in the closing argument. First trial. Does he? Does he? Right before switching the poison. Remove the lid. It wasn't tied up. Support the spear. Spear was dangling. No? I think it has to be the girder there. Girder hurt himself. No? Oh man. The fire grenades, right? Okay. How did he support the spear? No. In order to hurt himself. The warehouse was the fire. Whole body wasn't tied up. Yeah. Huh. He used to put the spear with the Gertie. Hurt himself. That makes sense, yep. This should be the final stock, maybe. Whole body wasn't tied up. No, never mind. How do you support the spear? Nope. And went to warehouse was the fire. The throwing grenades was poison. Nagito's video message. Final stock, final stock. Supported it with his left hand. Okay. Whole body wasn't tied up. His right arm.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
I've seen the whole game before. The plot twist of SpongeBob SquarePants being the mastermind behind the whole thing and then killing you is kind of lame. Truly. I'll send it to Discord if I can find it. Alright, thank you, thank you. Thank you. He put me as an average American. Truly the average American. True. So true.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Found it. Give me a sec. Alright, bet. I'll look at it right now.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base.
Look.
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence. The blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade. And put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
I see.
The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord.
Done? Alright, I'll look at it right now.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up, he also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact,
can you show
it was
us?
just
I don't
about
have
to begin.
Discord. Alright, after. We'll see.
Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
Interesting.
Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poisoned grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity this should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Are you saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. Not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap.
The Chiaki chick was a little quiet. Definitely her. Trust. Alright. Bet. Be right back. Alright, see you in a bit, SpongeBob.
By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
She definitely was quiet.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
His talent.
I see!
That he's the ultimate lucky student. Meaning,
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
only the traitor. Only whoever is the traitor would throw it. So, at the end of the day, the traitor has to come out.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Yeah, that's when he did it with all the bullets in the magazine, right? Oh, all but one. And he did the same thing when the first killing game happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. I remember that. Looking at Nagito's buttocks when you said throw it, and my brain needs help. I blame this on Mark. Oh man. Yeah, I remember this.
But his luck doesn't have
All the
anything to
bullets
do with
in the
the case this
magazine?
time, right?
No, all but one in the chamber.
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason
Like short
he
game
didn't
Russian
factor
roulette.
in his own luck.
Yeah, he won. It was
No.
quite short.
There's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
Even if it was full, the gun would probably jam. Yeah, probably would.
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked
You mean
his
cylinder?
life just
Yeah,
so his
I meant
ultimate
cylinder.
luck
My
could
bad.
decide this.
I did mean cylinder.
Who
Did I
is
miss
it?
something?
Who's the target
really.
Nagito was after?
You just messed. I messed up when I said Nagito did Russian roulette with a magazine, with all the bullets in the magazine. What I meant to say was with all the bullets, all but one bullet in the chamber. But Mark called me out for it. Which rightfully so, because my gun lingo was wrong there. War flashbacks. I should already know what the answer is. The traitor.
I see.
Oh, I thought you were a good man, Caesar.
That's it?
You've let me
The
down.
traitor? Nagito was after the traitor.
I
Then
apologize. I've let you down.
He relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
It's just as Nagito said at the beginning. The purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer.
Well, it's a shame to hear, Mark. That's a real shame. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just like a one-time occurrence. I'm sure it'll be fine. Promise.
Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
Interesting.
That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for the target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do?
I'm sure it'll be fine, yeah. This one's small maneuver is gonna cost me 7 years. Surely. Tasty Russian roulette symbolism with the students and Nagito. Oh yeah. Very tasty.
I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
Quite tasty.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
There's only 5 of them though, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 with Hajime, right? Or no, it'd be 5 with Hajime.
If, by chance,
Goddamn,
the
long
traitor
stream,
revealed
yeah.
themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have
It's Chiaki.
stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
It might be. I kind of have a feeling because Chiaki's was the only one who... I feel like it might be. Because Chiaki used the book, was the one who used the notepad. And I was thinking for a minute too that Chiaki might be the traitor because her student handbook was the one that disarmed the bomb. Sort of. So I was thinking maybe it could be Chiaki. For a bit. I don't know.
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Chiaki. This dialogue.
Because they weren't created to do that.
It didn't disarm it. Oh yeah, you're right. It didn't disarm it. But this dialogue right here just proves it. Traitor's definitely not me. Oh yeah, definitely not you, Kaede. Kaede. I told you. You sure did, Mark. You sure did.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
A while ago, too. A while ago? Really? I wouldn't say a while ago. Did you? Can you verify this, Trash Ask? Don't even go here. True. No, it was definitely Kaede. It was 100% Kaede. I believe it. You? I wouldn't say a while.
That's why
Trash
I
Ask
want you guys to guess.
has a final word on that. More like 5 minutes max. Yeah.
You want us to guess?
Whoa, what?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
It's like 15 minutes. It feels like...
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
It's obvious. You made it way too obvious, Chiaki. It's obviously Sonya. I'm just kidding. She made it too obvious with the dialogue.
It's... you?
Depression. Oh no.
Chiaki, you're the traitor?
I don't even go here. Poor Kaede.
Please, hold on.
Alright, Kaede, you've been proven innocent.
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Wait, seriously? You? I mean, you were perfect to hide in plain sight. I suppose. You know, the scene still doesn't even make me that sad for some reason. Also, I'm going to bed. I'm at the point where my eyes are burning and dry and shit. Alright, Mark. You have a good one. Good night, Mark. Sleep well. Sleep well. And drink some water before bed. Just hydrate. I only come in the third installment. Alright. I'll see you in the third installment then, Kaede. Damn it. Why? This nonsense is... Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
See ya, Mark.
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
This hurts.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Over and out.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time.
We'll see you in about 10 million more streams. True. Chiaki's my second favorite character in 1 and 2 combined.
Chiaki, being a traitor.
I see.
Being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation.
Then this is gonna hurt, isn't it?
That is obviously a lie.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
Please,
For you,
wait.
Trash Ask.
The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
Damn. This is rough. This is rough, buddy. Cause I was like, oh, Chiaki and Hajime, you know, they're close. That's what I thought, you know? Just like Kyoko and Makoto were. But damn. Never did I think the love interest would die in this game. I remember seeing this and really not caring when the scene happened. I feel like it either gives you depression or you never really cared for Chiaki and didn't mind. Oof. The anime though, that gets most people. I see. I said it was complicated. Just wait. Alright.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can.
Next stream, play V3. Well, I haven't even finished V2. I'm not done with 2 yet. And we're going to UDG next.
It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Oh shit, we're going into BTB, aren't we? Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here is that the only way? Despair Girls, then animes, then V3, lol? Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Panic talk. Oh, sorry. Far be it from me to say it wrong.
Hajime, you stupid face.
Did I already? I didn't mean to press the space button.
I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix.
I didn't even mess. I did not mean to press the fever button.
Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. First open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
This is the end!
Isn't this the second time someone has called Hajime stupid in this trial? I believe it is. I believe it is. I'm back. Mark, go to sleep. Go to sleep, Mark. You need sleep. Go to sleep.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone. For the first time today, Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Byakuya as a leader, a lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
Bad mark. Nuh-uh. No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. Just I wanted to turn my eyes away from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence
Yes.
that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
A future goal? I think it was that one. I honestly don't remember. Hold on. I didn't pay too much attention to the journal. Ah, shit. I should have paid more attention.
Damn it!
The final dead room, I think. Oh, got it.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to the Octagon place, right? Where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is...
No, he's
Chiaki.
heartbroken.
That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? Without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
Go to sleep, Mark.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Damn.
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
But then nobody will be saved.
Oh shit. Here we go, here we go.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use
No.
the card reader right away?
Go to sleep.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known. if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move toward the path she's showing us. But yeah, I'm going to sleep. Oh, damn, my guy's panicking. Help, help, help. I've gotten possessed by something. That's what was happening. I had something in my eye. I just really had to blow it out. That looked real creepy for just a second there. Holy shit, that was creepy. Oh. Yeah, he got me. I really want to keep going. Mimic, hey, welcome to the Penguin Army. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome. It's a shame because VTuber has a seizure live on stream. Really, bro, really? Had a seizure live on stream. Oh man. I really want to keep going, but I'm so tired. It's so late right now. I really want to keep going, but I physically can't keep my eyes open anymore. We'll have to continue this trial on Monday because I'm so tired right now. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize in advance. We'll have to end the stream here for now. I'm dead tired right now. Alright, I'll see you all later. Take care, guys. Later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye. Holy fuck, we're back, guys. Okay, I just realized this. I can't save. Oh, shit. I can't save during this, so I have to solve this. I have to finish this part before I can save. So we gotta finish this. Pranked.
Chucky is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb.
Shit. Can I actually not save? Am I unable to? I'm unable to. I have to finish this.
Didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was
It's not even April, and he's
me,
already pranking her asses.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I honestly don't get this one. Please, I'm trying to go to sleep.
Chucky is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb.
Sonya's account. What was Sonya's account? That's the only piece of evidence we haven't used.
Didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs.
No sleep for you, apparently. But yeah, no sleep for the Americans.
There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I want to go to sleep, please. Maybe apart from Mana for once. Honestly, yeah. I don't get it. I don't get the answer to this one. Nothing's popping up.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been.
Where's Monokuma's account? Can't help.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot
Panicking.
about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I'm so lost. I'll be accepting. I'm accepting hints right now because I want to go to sleep. I'll be accepting any hints right now, please. Any hints will be gladly accepted right now. I don't remember. Damn. I think I know, but I'm bad at hints. So, please, anything, Ruby, anything you can give me. I can't think of any hints, or I can't think of anything. I mean, where would it even be? I know what the goal is, but not the way to get there. Yeah, I think I know what the goal is, but I don't know how to get there. Sonya's account. There you go. Oh, Sonya's account. Sonya secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found out the bombs were fake at the time. Monami was apparently peeking at the whole thing. Oh, Monami probably... Oh, wait. Good enough. Yeah. I see it now. Thank you.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Oh, that's in the way. That's not it. That's not it.
Damn it!
Chiaki is not the
It should be.
traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right?
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake me when I tried to detonate.
Got it.
That's
Oh my
not it.
god. Got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you.
That's not it.
Thank you so much.
Sonya
Thank you,
should have
Ruby.
been the only
Thank
one
you.
who knew it was a fake.
Okay, can I save now? Can I go to sleep, please? Thank you. Oh, I can sleep. I can finally sleep. Thank you so much. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you. Alright. Now I will see you all in the next one. So sorry about that. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye for reals. This time for reals. Goodbye. Good night.